Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about NEAR protocol. It's been about time that we had to talk about NEAR because Acai brings it up a lot. So I figured it's about time we have to see what has Acai very bullish on it, figure it out for ourselves. And actually, in this video, we're going to show you guys the comparison tool we have, because NEAR has been compared to Tau so much. We're going to see how it compares in this video as well. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Want to road to 30k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down here, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask, how does that Patreon group works? As you guys know, as the market continues to get a little bit better, that means the altcoin market gets a lot better. And you guys know we killed it already last bull market with a lot of the plays we've gotten into. We're going to do the same this cycle, this bull market, especially now with the help of the new added utility, which is the Altcoin Chasers HQ here. You guys can click on that post, figure out exactly all the utility that HQ brings to the Patreon group and how you can use it. And of course, you guys can even watch a video on how it works as of right now. And you also get a Patreon discount code there for 40% off your first month to test out the group. So once you do your research and you feel like it's time, you want to get your feet wet, test out the group, test out the terminal, use the code here and sign up for the Patreon group here. And let's get right into the video, guys. So before we get Acai's thoughts on NEAR protocol, I gotta let you guys know I don't own any NEAR, but I felt like it's time to do some research on NEAR and actually maybe think about adding it to the AI portfolio. As you guys know, I've started building out my portfolio and it's become a lot of AI altcoins in this portfolio. I will have spots where I have like RWAs, maybe a prediction market, maybe some energy, things like that. Things that I told you guys is going to be the top narrative, right? So as my AI portfolio grows, we look now into NEAR protocol. It is sitting at $1.37, down 9.1% on the year, at a $1.7 billion market cap. I wish it was at 1.7 million. As you guys can see, its all-time high was 4 years ago at $20.44, so it is down 93% from its all-time highs. Now, NEAR protocol has been one of these plays that's been around for quite some time. I actually remember it from back, my first few cycles here. You can see it at 2020. You guys, NEAR was out and it was not really doing so much. I wasn't really NEAR pilled at that time, right? I didn't even really care too much about NEAR. Now it seems like they have been building, they have been reiterating, and they have dove into some AI stuff. So let me highlight what CAF has put out in this tweet here before we get into Acai's thoughts on NEAR, and then we're going to compare it to Tau because it's been compared to Tau so much, but we're just going to use our comparison tool for that comparison, right? So the NEAR thesis right here, right? Building for what's next. NEAR is probably the one that always can catch up with the market meta. Their NEAR intents proves that, right? So with the NEAR intent, you got $17.6 billion in all-time volume, $2.1 billion processed in the last 30 days, 3x increase since October 2025, 15.7 million swaps, $17.1 million in total generated fees, 46 million monthly active users across the ecosystem touch points. Intents let you just say what you want instead of constructing a transaction. Add chain signatures on top. So a NEAR account can sign and execute transactions on other chains like BTC, ETH, Sol, SUI without bridges. That's actually pretty cool. And solvers can source liquidity from SEX and DeFi simultaneously for the best rate. AMM pool literally cannot do. All right. So now NEAR protocol is becoming a cross-chain routing layer. They even built tech stack to that future. Now the tech stack includes T-based shade agents, AI run in secure enclave, on-chain proof verification, agent control, BTC, ETH, Sol address, all derived from one NEAR contract. AITP standard for agent to agent communication and payment. So you guys already know we're bullish on we're bullish on X402. We're bullish on pretty much MPP from Tempo, and now you have AITP. Now this matters for the vision that AI agents will become primary users of the blockchain. We've talked about that so much, right? Think about what an AI agent actually needs. Abstraction, which comes with their intent, cross-chain control, chain signature, secure execution, which is their T-stack. What NEAR is shipping is the exact primitive for that, right? An agent expresses the intent, the solver network fills it. Chain signature handles settlement trustly on any chain. The confidential intent launch on February sent the token up 40% in a week, 17% in a single day. That feature built for prop desk and market makers who don't want to get front ran. So you guys can see here, it brings up the NEAR intents here right there. Now let's go look at what actually Acai has to say about this. So you mentioned NEAR a lot, right? So what's your thoughts on NEAR and why should I be focused on it? So what NEAR actually is, NEAR is positioning itself as the AI native L1, not just a blockchain that AI agents can use, but one built from the ground up for agentic flows. The CoinGecko description nails it. User-owned AI combined with intent and chain abstraction to eliminate blockchain complexity for seamless goal-driven transactions. Is trying to be the settlement layer where AI agents actually live and transact. That's the key part, because you guys know we made a video talking about exactly the agentic web, the agentic chain. Whichever blockchain is able to become that agentic chain will be the next big blockchain. And I said that's coming. Base, I mentioned Base, I mentioned Kite, I mentioned NEAR, and I felt like I mentioned one more thing that I forgot, but I don't remember. Why you should be paying attention. The team is legitimately elite. I don't want to butcher the last name, is a transformer co-author, as in the paper that launched the entire modern AI era, right? When someone who helped invent the AI stack is building infrastructure for AI agents on NEAR, that's not a grift, that's a signal. They got IronClaw, which has real progress as of right now. People talk about their IronClaw there. That's like the OpenClaw version for NEAR, right? Nightshade 2.0 just dropped. Scalability upgrade rolling out in phases. NEAR has always had sharding as its differentiator, right? NEAR Shade 2.0 is the next iteration. Fees, higher throughput. If it executes clean, it closes the gap between Solana on performance while maintaining a different security model. The well accumulation is real. Look on-chain flag 1.2 million NEAR, which is about $8 million moved to cold storage in the last 48 hours. That's not random retail buy. Someone with skin in the game is stacking. Now, as for the bear case, altcoin gems flag the structure shifting from bullish to bearish, potential lower highs forming. That's technically legit, not social noise, and CoinGecko settlement is literally 50-50 right now. The market has no idea what to do with this token. The AI alt sector is in perjury, right? Tau, Render, FET, AI, ICP, all getting crushed. If you're buying NEAR, you're betting that agents become the sector leader and the broader AI crypto narrative re-rates. That's a two-step, right? So now the L1 competition is brutal. Solana's UX is better for retail. Ethereum has the institutional DeFi mode. Sui is newer and faster. NEAR needs to execute flawless on both the AI infrastructure and the interoperability play to stand out. So it does give the conviction score about 72% from its long-term bullish. If AI agents become the infrastructure play, I think it will be, right? 93% from all-time high means you're not paying AI premium prices anymore. You're getting in where the market was wrong about the timing. So the bottom line is NEAR is a high conviction AI infrastructure bet at discounted entry. The team is elite, the architecture is sound, and the timing of Nightshade 2.0 plus IronClaw plus consensus positioning is deliberate. The risk is sector correlation if AI tokens stay in perjury. NEAR grind sideways, but if you're looking for a name that could print 3 to 5x coming out of this AI alt winter, this is one of the cleaner setups on the board. So it likes NEAR pretty much. April 23rd, it seems like it's going to have a hackathon with new dApps being built. Dev Mindshare, the 2021 April 21st, AMA on Nightshade 2.0, and then May 7th you got Consensus 2026 forum. So there's a potential we could see what's going on with NEAR here. I want to know what you guys think about NEAR, because I really haven't been too bullish on NEAR, but since it kept being brought up by Acai here, I'm like, you know what, maybe there's a potential that we can look into NEAR for an AI play, because you guys already know I'm betting on AI as the next big NEAR, as the biggest narrative for the next bull run here. So right now, looking at these two head-to-head, NEAR versus Tau, this is like the conversation that a lot of people do have when it comes down to this AI things. They do like to compare NEAR to Tau. They're actually very close in ranking, and you guys can now. The community and the settlement is 50-50 on pretty much NEAR right now, and Tau is 63 bullish and 37% bearish here. And you guys can continue to scroll down here. NEAR, if it actually got to Tau's market cap, it wouldn't be too crazy because they're not too far off from each other as of right now. Of course, you guys can switch it off and see what it looks like for Tau as well, and you can scroll down there, and now we can actually just ask, what does Acai really think there? So let's see what the comparison is and what makes them different. Right now, what each project does. NEAR is an AI native L1 blockchain built to be the infrastructure layer for AI agents, right? Bittensor is a decentralized machine learning marketplace where AI models collaboratively and are rewarded in Tau based on the informational value they provide. It's not an L1 in the traditional sense. It's a market for AI inference and model training with subnets, each specialized for different AI tasks. The vision is a pure market for AI, right? These are fundamental different biases, right? So you guys already know NEAR as the infrastructure, AI infrastructure, the blockchain, Tau as the AI commodity market. So let's see exactly what else that we should know for these two. So exactly here it says its verdict. If I had to pick one, it would be NEAR. This is the key part here. It says cleaner tokenomics, better near-term catalyst, better recent price action, elite team, inclusion in Coinbase 50 index. I think Tau is also in there too. Tau has real appeal though, right? Grayscale trust listing, institutional on-ramp, and the subnet model is genuine. So if you're looking at this as of right now, it seems like my AI actually has chosen pretty much NEAR as its pick, which is very interesting, seeing that everyone is so very bullish on Tau that it would go against what people are thinking. So I like it because it's being non-biased and not taking everything into fluff. Of course, we do like Tau. We like both, so I don't think you go wrong picking either one as of right now. But if I personally had to choose one, I would choose Tau just because I feel like Tau has better appeal. But of course, Acai is looking at it at a different angle, so it's looking to pick NEAR there. So it's okay that we differ here, but that's the point of having an AI agent, is to not be always biased towards your picks and give you information on both takes there. So I want to know what you guys think about this though. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on the road to 30K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.